Alright, hello everyone and welcome to a new World of Tanks video. This time we have Roberto 20 in his Tier 5 Japanese Heavy, the OI Experimental. Well, this thing, despite weighing over 100 tons I'm pretty sure, can clock in at around 40 kilometers per hour, which is pretty insane and makes the thing pretty mobile. But as you can see, this thing is massive. It dwarfs the Panzer 1C. Would it be dwarfs? I don't know. But it's certainly a lot bigger than the Panzer 1C. I mean, like, this little turret here is like the Panzer 1C's turret. The size. But anyways, this thing has a 105mm gun that does 130 penetration and 300 damage. He's taken side shots from someone slithering over there. But anyways, take it away, Roberto. Just trying to poke around here. Here's a Churchill 3. He takes 2 hits, one I'm pretty sure from the T-34, and one from most likely the pesky artillery somewhere in the back. Gets a nice hit into that T-34. There we go. T-34 finished off, but he did take an extra hit there. Just spotted on the map are a Su-76M and a UE-57. Now he's moving up using the rocks as cover. Su-85, hello. Don't mind me. Putting 283 damage into your side. There we go. An extra 33 damage. Here's that UE-57. This is like shooting fish in a barrel here. These little Tier 3 vehicles. A brave Panzer 38T's rolling through. He bounces off the armor. That gotta watch out for the Churchill if he actually angled, but you know, that doesn't happen. Little BT-7 artillery, a new gift tank recently for the 5th anniversary of World of Tanks, but in that space of time of about maybe 30 seconds, he picked up quite a lot of kills. He's at 6 kills now. Now at 7, he finishes off the Panzer 38. So 7 kills with this. And it's a new tank. Just added this patch. Patch 9.10. So he's going on through here. Here's an M7 Priest. There we go. Aim. And it misses, which sucks. Come on. He goes invisible. The Panzer IV-H on his team unfortunately puts a shot into him just a second before Roberto does, and the Panzer IV gets the kill. Goes over the top here. There's an LE. Aim. Alright, he misses the side of an M7 Priest, but snipes the top turret on the LE, whatever. Very strong Japanese accuracy. Almost rivals Soviet engineering. Sorry about that. But only one Type 95 left. He gets taken out. So that was Roberto in the OI Experimental. Let's move along to the post-game stats. Alrighty, once again, Roberto 20 in his OI Experimental, picking up the Mastery Badge First Class, the Duelist, Fire for Effect, Radley Walters, the Nidens, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but the Nidens medal for killing all light tanks in a battle, the High Caliber, and the Top Gun. Picking up a pretty solid 2,137 damage and 1,136 base experience. He earned a quite a nice profit there of 37,216. Once again, 2,137 damage. Blocked 520 damage by armor. But that was a pretty nice match. Let's move on to the next one. This time we have Naners 35 in his AMX 30B, one of the two Tier 10 French medium tanks, except this one does not have an autoloader. It has a kind of standard firing 105mm gun, very similar to the other 105mm guns at this tier. It has 260mm of penetration and 390 damage. It fires high explosive anti-tank with 320mm of penetration, and high explosive, or as War Thunder would say, load high explosive, with 53mm of penetration and 480 damage. But other than that, pretty nice all-round vehicle. Armor very similar to the Leopard 1, and the Leopard 1 has horrible armor. Atrocious commander's hatch on the top. Look at that. But this tank does look very good, other than the commander's hatch. Naners here got a nice shot into the RU-251. M41, a friendly M41 Walker Bulldog here. Did some nice circles around them, did some extra damage. Naners got a nice hit into the Type 61 Tier 9 Japanese medium. Here's an enemy Leopard. Gets a nice above average damage roll there into him, 440. Tries to aim, but he can't seem to find the shot. Leopard goes unspotted. So very well, put a blind shot into him. Possibly it hit. Nobody knows except for the Leopard 1 driver. So Naners here slithers on through. Here's that Type 61. It took a big hit from whatever that was. It could be the Bat Chat or possibly the FV215B183. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's from the Bat Chat. The FV215B's in the town. Preoccupied, but anyways, T49 here. With Naners. Puts a hit into the Leopard 1. And then he's trying to kind of side scrape around the corner. That kind of works, but this thing does. It's very similar to the Leopard 1's armor. The ISU-152 finishes off the Leopard, so that gives the eastern side of the map time to roll on through and push. Snipes the 110 for some surprise awesomeness. Alright, so it looks like the enemy team is about to break out of the town and start harassing their capture zone. So that means that everyone is moving in to help the team. Alright, now Nanners has loaded a high explosive anti-tank. There's an E100. Penetrates the E100. And angled. Yeah, angled like that, even high explosive anti-tank would bounce off. He doesn't see anything. Oh, E75. Yep. At that angle, it would most likely make the shell bounce as well. There we go, side shot into the E75. Didn't really need high explosive anti-tank, but it is what he had loaded at the time. And bounces off the angled side armor of the E75. Now he took a hit from most likely the E75 that left him on very low health. 45 health left out of his original 1900. He is firing high explosive now. Not really sure why. So he sets it to load APCR next shot. Load APCR! Tries to get a snapshot on there on the move, but it hits the very well constructed building. So now that that flank has been mostly cleared up of all enemy tanks, he decides to head on back down the eastern side into this little suburb, I guess, of Ruinberg. Here's that M41 who did his glorious hero run to try and kill some of the tanks around here on his left. He's taking up a sniping position right now. Just trying to draw the enemies in because he certainly does not want to be hit. The FV, sorry, 215B can do some monster damage with its high explosive squash head rounds. So he just waits here, typing in chat. If you've been watching chat, it's been pretty interesting. But anyways, we aren't here to focus on the chat, we're here to focus on the gameplay. Tiger 2 spotted in the town. T-34 and ISU-152 moving up to engage. Now both of them can be theoretically one-shotted by the Tiger. ISU-152 finishes them off, but unfortunately the FV-215B-183 destroys the T-34, and the AMX-50B destroys the ISU-152. And just like that, it's down to 2 versus 2. So he decides to slither on over here at the northern cap, or sorry, not cap, but the northern map border. He has the friendly Batchat 155-55 closing in right behind him. And now, despite Nanners' pretty hefty amount of damage so far, he has only picked up 1 kill. He has to watch out for that FV-215B though. He's on 4 kills. But that does mean that he is on about half or so of his ammunition, because I'm pretty sure that thing only has around 12 rounds of any type of ammunition combined. So if he's had 4 kills, he could be down 4 rounds. So that means he has 8 left. But anyways, decides to continue on. Who's in the cap? Oh, the 50B. Get a shot into him. Low damage roll, but no one really cares. It reset the cap. Bat Chat got a nice shot into the Amex 50B there. And someone pulls out of the capture zone. Probably the 50B. Now the 30B is going in for a little sneaky maneuver here. He does a little check of that main road coming into the town. Uh-oh. Auto aims on the 50B and takes him out. Good, very good. 2 kills so far. Now it seems that the FV-215B only has 10 health left. So Nanners goes along with his team's advice and switches over to high explosive. Tries to get some long range spotting done, but he is unsuccessful in his spotting mission. That Bat Chat's up in the northeastern corner. Here's that 215B. You should have known that HE cannot fly through objects like armor piercing or APCR. I'm pretty sure that high explosive anti-tank can as well, but I don't think it would really do much. Trying to slither around using this bush for cover. Here's our new tank, the 59 Patton. I think it's a Chinese version of one of the Patton tanks. I'm not sure if it's a premium or if it's like a gift Clan Wars tank. I'm not sure. But a little bit of a waiting game here. Speed up things a bit. There he is. No. Bounces with high explosive rounds. Loads APCR to get the finishing blow on a worthy opponent. He's trying to slither around. Oh, that was a miss. Back up. FV-215, whoops. FB-215B misses his shot there. And Nanners moves in for the kill. There he is. There we go. Finishes off the 215B in a glorious match. That was. But anywho, let's move on to the post-game stats. Alrighty, so our good friend in the 30B picked up the second class mastery badge, along with Fire for Effect and the Defender medal. He picked up a pretty nice 4,337 damage overall, with 3 kills and 895 experience, base experience. That's about 140 more than the Bat Chat. He Made a profit. Well, he didn't make a profit. He lost money from that game, actually. Most likely from all those high explosive anti-tank rounds bouncing off. But anyways, he lost 10,000 credits, which kind of sucks because he did play very well in that match. So yeah, that was our good man in the 30B. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.